That's why I put them back there. So there's something back here you like.
Yeah.
Let me get this going.
Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. We are recording live everywhere. Thank y'all so much for coming to ChattN out today. We have our guest, Lenny. I don't even want to butcher your name. What's the last name, my man, Lenny?
Lenny Consolo, live from London, live from my bathroom.
Ah, dude, I tried to listen to you say your name 4 times. I was like, I am not going to get that last name.
Consolo. Italiano, tutto buona gente, tutti ladri.
So you're obviously... Oh, hold on, wait, I forgot our intro. My bad, 1 second. All right, we're back with Lenny from his bathroom. He got all dressed up for this morning. Now, I don't know if you can tell from his accent, he's not from here, but do you live in America?
No, I live in London, live from London, live from my bathroom.
Dude, holy crap! So you're doing your comedy in London. You're from Brazil. Have you shown the people how you wax in London now?
Yeah, no, actually, my grandparents are Germans. My parents, my father, my grandparents are German. The family of my mother is Italian, Calabresa, Siciliana, tutti buona gente, tutti ladri. And yeah, I live in London. I live in London, and I lived in America. I lived in New York many years before September 11. No connection whatsoever.
How could you say that September 11th happened? I was out, dude. I'm not coming back to your stupid America anymore.
Yeah, and now here we are live from London.
Live from London, from your bathroom. Yeah, you barely have any pants on, man. We're seeing those bright.
Look at this.
No. And I do want to let you know, man, I went to your Instagram, dude, and you have a very photogenic face, dude. And
thank you. You gotta see my dick.
No, nobody wants to see your dick, man. Nobody wants to see your dick, my man. We're not viewing all the way from London to watch your penis and shit, dude. But it did take me. I saw the unveiling of your picture at the Royal Court. That was amazing. It did take me a moment to be like, is that him? Is that him? Yeah, we all look like somebody that was.
Yeah, right. You know, you were asking about my nationality. It is because I'm from really a multicultural family. You know, my father is German. My mother is the family is from Italy, from Calabria, from Sicilian. You know, and I live in London, Brazilian born. I was born in Brazil because my grandparents moved there. That's the reason. But I'm also Brazilian. I have also the Brazilian nationality, very proudly, especially if we get a war. That's the place that I'm planning to go in case of war.
Run into Brazil.
But my mother, when I say my mother is Margarita Consolo, she's half Calabrian and half Sicilian. You know, when I say that, people think that my mother is a pizza. You know, I don't know why.
I mean, I was thinking your mama, like, probably you related to a Godfather in some way, like Sicilian and shit. Like, that's some Corleone type stuff right there.
Yeah.
We don't want to mess with the mom. How long have you been doing comedy for, my man?
Oh, many years. Actually, I started in Brazil in the 90s with my brother. We used to have a comedy duo, you know,
nice.
Billy. And and then I was working the film business, working in, you know, directing some independent films. You might find even in America, some of my films must be there with a different name, with mostly my German name. And so there are some films there. You know, Absolution, a Hitman Story, for instance, you will find a DVD, Blu-ray,
Dude, you gotta send me links to all those things so we can put the links in the description, and maybe some of these people can get a little smarter a little bit, man. I was about to ask you, it's gonna make me feel really dumb. How many languages do you know?
Oh, I speak basically, Portuguese, of course, a little Spanish. Italian I can read. I used to speak better. I can read Italian. German is okay. It's okay to call a restaurant and reserve a table, and a little bit of English as well. Although I live here.
Yeah, we can tell just a very little bit of the English, man.
But I can do American pretty darn.
I know one language and that's it, and I can barely speak English like that.
Because America don't speak any other language. It's like a Brazilian don't speak English, don't speak nothing. This is a problem of Americans.
We need y'all. We need y'all all to bend to our wills. Unfortunately, like if you're gonna don't tread on me types. I don't know. I can't explain this, man. I'm sorry. It's like trying to explain. It's like trying to explain a man to a woman. Like I can't explain this. I'm so sorry. Like they're just we are what we are. I can't help it, dude. I can't help it. I used to be a chef. You big on food? You have any? I hear you bring up the pizza, and your mom was a pizza.
I love food. I love cooking. Don't bullshit with me with breaking the pasta or call pasta sauce or call it gravy. It's pasta sauce. There's not a gravy. So what do you cook? Sorry.
I had a conversation with somebody yesterday about like spaghetti isn't an Italy thing, and I was like, yeah, no, they don't even call it like they don't. That's an American thing, man. They call it gravy. Like that's why I put short ribs in the beginning of my sauce just because I want that meat in there because that's what it's supposed to be. I make some Americanized spaghetti sauce, but I still want a little bit of that Italy in there, just a little bit. I don't want to be like you or anything.
Yeah, it's like I put a pineapple in pizza. It's another crime against mankind. This is.
Dude, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. You're gonna hate me, but I do like pepperoni, Canadian bacon, which doesn't. This is so American, which doesn't exist, which isn't a freaking thing. It's just ham in Canada, and I want banana peppers diced up, and I want some pineapple diced up. I like the sweet. I like the spicy. I like the savory. Dude, I know. I'm a culinary.
Don't call this shit pizza. Don't call this shit pizza. It's not a pizza. It's not a pizza. It's a dough with banana, apple, whatever. But don't call this pizza. It's not a pizza at all.
Okay, then it's not pizza. It's bread dough to put in my fat face in. I'm okay with it. I'll accept that. It's fine. It's my favorite topping on a bread dough vehicle.
Yeah, I call it bread with banana and pineapple, whatever.
No, the banana peppers, the spicy banana peppers. They call them banana peppers. I don't know what y'all call them, but
okay. Sorry, I didn't know this.
No. I did not know. I would kill my. I'd be like, yes, you're right. Somebody take me out for bananas. No, I mean, I like the spicy. I like the sweet, and I know it's a terrible thing. I can't order it anywhere. I have to make it myself. I know it's a terrible thing. I like sweet. I like spicy. So it's my one. It's my one. My one vice, but it's not my one vice. So what else do you like to do besides comedy? Like cooking, you like comedy? I've been doing lots of stand-up comedy in several clubs in London. Every week, basically, I'm doing several clubs. I'm inviting. This Saturday, probably, I'm going to be in another club being the MC and interacting with the audience. Usually we have lots of American stand-up comedians doing presentation here, and also American audience. I'm surprised because it sounds like strange, but I don't meet too many Americans in London. When I used to live in Berlin, there are lots of Americans. Berlin's the paradise of Americans. I made a movie about it called The Year of the Soul. It's also on Prime Video in America, about the German Americans living in Berlin. Dude, that is cool as hell. I would almost love to do another interview with you another interview with you at some time, just talking about your directing and stuff. That's a cool thing.
Yeah, that's another story. But
You're
Lenny
very creative. Dude,
Consolo.
I hate to ask you this. You never want to ask a man his age, but how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm still in my 50s. Let's put this way.
All right. Well, that's okay, dude. I'm only 41, but I look like I'm 72. So I mean,
Yeah.
I know you're probably thinking like, oh, this old guy, like, you look younger than me. I hate, and your hair is nicer too, you punk ass.
It's because of the beard, yeah.
Yeah, all I got's the beard. I got to grow it here because I can't grow it up here, man. Can't grow it up.
Yeah, it's kind of to compensate. They're like those guys with the with the big sports cars, It's to
Wish. Yeah, I'm compensating. Yeah. That's good.
We always compensate. Did you hear about that unfortunate case of that French woman that was raped by not only by her husband but for several men? Her husband used to dope her and rape her and invite friends. More than 50 people raped that woman, And
sheesh.
Yeah, it is all over the news. There's a big case now. The guy is going to be in court and several. But what is funny? This is a tragedy. But what is funny is the excuse of the guys that raped the woman. One of them said, "Oh, I thought that her husband invited me to go there, and then he gave me permission, so that's why I raped her." And then the other guy said, "Yeah, but I asked him about her if she would agree." He said, "Yeah, she's agreed." But then he said, "But she looks like sleepy." She said, "No, she's very shy. She's just pretending she's sleepy, but you can go out there and fuck with her." Another one said, "No, I'm a gay. I just went there because I want to have a relationship with this Dominic, with the husband. I was not interested in the wife, but then it happened." It is incredible how we are talking about the compensation,
Right.
and how incredible we men create excuse. I'm saying we men because we have to have our mea culpa on all of the shit we have done with the women. It's not say, "Oh, well, some men." No, we all men are, we are all assholes. That's the truth.
No, we are even the good guys. Even like I consider myself a good guy, but in the end, I am a fucking dick. When it comes down to it, the good of us is just barely good enough for. I feel like we always need to be striving that much. Like, please, it can be so much better for you, women. Like, women are at least to me, women are like I put that pussy on a pedestal. Like, it's like yes, I love it.
It is because our macho alpha male macho culture. If we look back, we should apologize to every single woman we met in our life. We should humbly apologize. Even I know you're a good guy. I'm also a good guy. I'm not a rapist. Although I'm a descendant of a rapist, I will tell you later.
I'm not saying you're a rapist or anything. No. Dude, I was raised by a single woman, so I naturally apologize to her. I say I'm sorry. Like, that's the first thing I say to a woman when I meet her.
Yeah, we have to say that, because we are assholes. That's our culture, And
I bet you if there's any women in my live stream right now, I bet you they're loving the hell out of you, man. We got to apologize to you women before we rape them.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I was joking with you. I really loved. Like, I was watching your Instagram and your videos and stuff. And again, man, like, I gotta say, dude, your fucking Instagram photos, like, there's like 9 of them. You're like GQing it all, like looking this way, doing. Like, dude, you look dope. I was like, dude, look at this dapper guy just doing his damn thing, all photogenic and shit. But then your videos, I loved a lot of your comedy was you playing off your different diverse background and saying, oh, this is that and this is like it's absolutely hilarious, man. Everything you do, and like
we are going to release new clips now. I know that my Instagram and my Facebook. But feel free, guys, to connect. Is any social medias under my name. So Lenny Consolo. You will find Instagram, TikTok. Feel free to connect it. And soon we are coming up now with some new clips and some new material. And yeah, so that's the. Oh, second, just a second. Sorry.
Pulling his penis out. Watch out, guys. No, I'm joking.
Sorry. No. It's just. Sorry. It's just my mom. Hi, mom. No, I'm having an interview now. No. I was just, I was just pissed off with the Netflix buffering thing. No, No, you don't need to send your Sicilian cousins to kill the guy from the customer service. We will talk later. Okay? No, it's fine. So yeah, sorry. Yeah, My mother is like that. She's old school. Any
Lenny
problem?
and his
She
family
wants
do
to
not
send her
represent
Sicilian
the
cousin.
views. Lenny and his family do not represent the views of Bob's product. Just so y'all know. No, I'm joking.
Of course not. Of course
No,
not.
no, you got it, dude. I already like I said, I was raised by a single woman. My mom is like, even for Thanksgiving, I was a trained chef. I got paid to cook for a living. She like was over my shoulder during Thanksgiving, like, what are you doing with that turkey? How you doing that? What are you doing? I was like, I'll do it however you want. Like, just like, and then at the end, she's like, the turkey was dry. I was like, no shit, because you wouldn't leave me alone and let me just cook. Like, you're always like, yeah, you could do whatever you want, mom. I'm sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
My mom's not
My mom, like I told you, she's old school. Any problem, she wants to send her Sicilian cousins to take care of it. This is pretty much a Sicilian philosophy. If you can beat it, you can solve it and you can fix it.
You can beat it, join it.
A Sicilian philosophy.
Tell your mom you love us, dude. You love us. Hey, I do want to mention, I am setting up like maybe not every month, but like in a couple weeks, I'm doing an online comedy show with people that I've interviewed on this comedy show, and then I'm gonna set up another one in a couple weeks. I'd love to invite you if we can get it set up and have you come in. I'd love to like have a Brazilian, Italian, London near. I'm not for sure what's going on over there, man. I don't want to judge or like assume whatever's that Sicilian killing.
I still have my New York ID. Very proudly, I didn't bring here my New York ID. I still have it. In my
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. But I'd like to figure it out and invite you on the next show. We call it ChattN Out presents your next favorite comedian.
I would love to come back to this show. Actually, we were talking about our background. And I talk about the rapist. I discovered is that I'm descendant of the great Enzo Gennaro Lungaretti. Was a famous composer from 1800. Was also a famous rapist.
That's how you got it.
Yeah. And
I was dude, you were right. That was great. I was like, I'm hoping he's bringing this rape fucking thing around. I'm hoping it's going to be like, yeah. I'm thinking like, how the fuck did you figure out you were like, you was a famous rapist?
I am I'm a comedian,
Dude, you're absolutely hilarious, man.
I'm a frustrated musician. When I discovered that I'm descended, that I have the genes of this Enzo Lungaretti, Gennaro Lungaretti, I met a guy, in a studio, and he told me, no, I know a guy that knows a method. If you're a descendant of a composer, he will play piano like that. I said, yeah, but I don't have any.
Can you say his name for me again real quick? I want to try to say his name. Will you say his name for me? It sounds like the perfect name to try to get an Italian accent on. What is it? Enzo what is
Enzo Gennaro.
Gennaro, that's it. Enzo Gennaro
Lungaretti.
Longanetti.
Lungaretti, yeah. And then I met this guy. He said, look, I can guarantee to you in 3 weeks, if you're descendant of a famous composer, in 3 weeks, I can guarantee to you, you will play piano. You can go to any concert, you can go whatever you want in 3 weeks. It's a method mixed with the Tibet meditation. Was very expensive. I had to sell all my cars and part of my house in order to pay for this. And then the guy say it's really worth paying because you will recover. And then I paid this guy. I went to some meditation with him and with the piano. And then he said, "Look, you're ready. Just go for a concert." And then when I go to the concert, man, I start to play the piano. I was feeling confident. And I was saying, now the descendant of the great Enzo Gennaro Lungaretti, Lenny Consolo, because Lungaretti is from the other side of the family. And then I went there, I started playing piano, man. It was a disaster. It was a agricultural event, It was a disaster. And people started throwing eggs on me. So I lost my money a lot. But then see, when something bad happens to you, people are throwing eggs. The moment I receive an egg in my face, this is pretty much the British culture as well. People throw eggs, you know.
Yeah.
The moment that someone threw me an egg, I had a kind of illumination, you know, kind of epiphany. And then I discovered that from that moment on, I wanted to play eggs. I want to be an egg shaker. And then I found my instrument. And I would love to show you, I would love to give a bit for you, for your
Please.
it's an Italian song, you know, that I learned, the immigrants. And then I will play to you if you allow me. Or just
please play for us, sir. We love that. We love that.
Just a second. I need to tune it. Yeah. No. Second. No. Yeah. Nearly there.
I hear it.
Yeah. It goes like this. Quando si pianta la bella polenta si pianta così, si pianta così, si pianta così. Oh, 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 la bella polenta così, cia cia pum, cia cia pum, cia cia pum, cia cia pum. Quando la cresci la bella polenta si cresce così, si pianta così, la cresci così. Oh, 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 bella polenta così, cia cia pum, 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 cia cia pum. See? Pure talent. Pure talent.
Pure talent.
Nobody shakes an egg the way that I shake. Thank you very much.
No. Can I just make one one critique? And I don't want to be mean about it, but I feel like if you followed in your footsteps of your relative a little bit more and just raped a couple more women, you might be acting like fucking great, man.
Yeah.
I think that's what you have to do to be a great composer. You have to be a rapist. So I mean, just if you rape a couple more women, you'll be okay.
But we are involved in the film business, you know. In the film business, lots of great producers are rapists, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean,
even comedians. If you see a comedian, when the comedian gets famous, the first thing he does, but I have lots of money, lots of fame. What should I do? I will rape some women. That's what they do. Football players. See, Brazilian. There are lots of Brazilian football players. I'm rich. I have everything I want. What is missing? Raping a woman. They end up in jail. Like
I see in America, they're just soccer players. So they don't even matter. Like they don't even get to rape women. We don't even give them the respect of calling them football players. They're like, oh, soccer. That's soccer players over there. Look, I like your. That was a great soccer.
Soccer. It's not a soccer. A pretty darn cold beer.
Yeah, see, you gotta have a good cold beer. Watch some soccer players over there doing their thing. Well, dude, Lenny, it was great to spend some time with you, man. You're absolutely hilarious. Your Instagram's funny. Your reels are funny. You're hella photogenic. We got to look at your crotch for a little bit right here. It was nice. Like, I think we all feel all America just got a little bit more Me Too by you, Lenny.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still.
You sniffing that sneef? You having sniffing the sneef off the board over there?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that I also write poem. If you want to finish with this, I wrote a haiku poem. You know, the haiku poem for my mother. You know, because my mother she's very Sicilian, but she's a bitch. You know, she's a bitch. Yeah, I cannot. You know, some people say, "Oh, my mother is a bitch." You know. And actually the other day I meet a guy in a coffee shop. Actually, I bumped into a guy in a coffee shop, and my coffee splashed all over him. And he said to me, "You son of a bitch!" And I said, "Yeah, have you met my mother?" Yeah. So I wrote this. It's very, very short. 3 lines. It's a haiku. It is like this: Sicilian sunrise, beachiness sharper than knives. God help who survives. Lenny Consolo. Thank you very much.
That's the way. That's a mother you got to respect. Mother that'll put fear into you. but the fear of God shall take you down. That's why Lenny's so well behaved, and that's all y'all know. Well, we want to thank Lenny so much. I want to remind all y'all, check out the description. Look for the links. I'm gonna have his Instagram, his Facebook, have some stuff in there for y'all to see. And I want to get, dude, if I could, I do want to check out your directing sometime and see
Oh
those.
yeah, I have several films in America. Some are still in the shops, Blu-ray, DVD. You know, Fandango Home, Voodoo Fandango Home. You will find some of my films, especially Absolution, a Hitman Story is also there. You know, The Year of the Soul on Prime Video, Okoro, lots of films. Not under my name because this is Lenny Consolo. The director has a more serious German name.
Yeah, he has to have a serious German name. That's what I'm saying on this little interview show. We interview comedians, directors, musicians, any kind of creatives at all. I like to.
Yeah, as you saw my talent as an egg shaker. No,
well, yeah, dude, you almost fit the bill of everybody that we interview on here because you do a little bit of everything, man. We got to see you shake the egg. We got to hear. We're gonna hear about.
I'm planning to do a concert, just a solo concert, you know, just with the eggs, because people are really flabbergasted. You know how the way that I play, the way that I sing, you know, is really. I'm really proud of being the descendant of Lungaretti. You know.
You could open for yourself. You could be like the stand-up comedian, and then it's just like, oh wait, now, and then you could give it a more serious German name, and the egg shaker would come out next and give them like 10 to 15 minutes of just that egg going off.
Yeah.
Dude, you could do it, man. You could do it. All right, well, thank you so much, Mr. Lenny. I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna cut out here. You know that we love Lenny. I'm gonna. What was your last name again? I don't want to fuck it up, my man.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.